Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to Hot Takes with Chedda Chaz with no hand holding me with facts and emotion. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you haven't already. Shout out to Miller Lite, DraftKings, and Topo Chico. You guys should support them because they support us. So, a little bit of some news hot off the press, no pun intended. So Zach Lowe's come out today and he said the Pelicans are, presumably one of the teams expected to have interest in Donovan Mitchell, right? I would take it a step further. I would say every team in the NBA is going to have interest in acquiring Donovan Mitchell. I don't think it's something that should really grow legs, pause, because I look at what Donovan Mitchell was acquired for 2 years ago. And to me, if you were going to throw your hat into that race, that was the time. 2 years ago, we were actually live doing a show when Donovan Mitchell was acquired. And this is the package Donovan Mitchell was acquired for. Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, O'Shea. Let's just call him a first. So basically, it's Colin Sexton and Lauri Markkanen and 4 first-round picks and 2 swaps. 4 first-round picks and 2 swaps. Mind you, that's for, at minimum, a 3-year rental of Donovan Mitchell, if he decides not to extend. That's for a 3-year, at minimum, commitment from Donovan Mitchell. It was 3 years before his player option. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, 3 years for his player option. And you would have gotten him for that time. Also, take into account, Jazz were blowing it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Jazz were blowing the team up, and they were in the asset accumulation phase. Pulled off 2 incredible trades. One for Rudy. Saw how that turned out. It didn't start off good, but it's looking really good right now. One for Spider. Looking pretty good still. You know what I'm saying? I would say fair trade for all parties involved. But yeah, I don't really think the Pelicans got the assets, but with Spider being essentially a 1-year rental, I don't even know if it's worth entertaining, to be honest. And yeah, so I don't know, man. I would love to have a talent like that on this team. You're talking about an immediate number 1 option gamer, winner his entire career. But let's speak hypothetically. Let's say if the Pelicans were interested and the Cavs wanted something similar to what they already given up, but not as bad. You're talking about, not as much. All right, Brandon and Herb off the rip. That's where the conversation is starting. It's starting with Brandon and Herb. Then maybe you get away with 2 picks in the swap. Maybe you get away with 2 picks in the swap. Now, if Donovan Mitchell says, look, no matter what happens, I'm signing my extension. I'm signing this extension, and then I'm gonna figure it out later, but I'm taking the money. For me, hey, I think you entertain that a little bit because you say, all right, at least I'll have a couple years to potentially win them over, a couple years to experiment with the Spider and Zion and whoever I round out the roster with, situation. But I just think it's a nothing burger, to be honest, bro. I know Andrew Lopez is over there with Zach Lowe, so I'm sure it's well sourced. I'm just like, is this more of a presumption? Is this like just, well, it would fit what the Pelicans need? Like, I don't really understand the point of this. Like, I don't know. I do think it's a waste of time even entertaining, truthfully. Unless you got a commitment from Spider to say, I'm extending wherever I'm traded, then that's different. If you got a commitment from him to say, I'm extending wherever I'm traded and I'll figure it out later, totally different. But I still, if I'm not mistaken, though, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're in position to offer him $70 million more than any other team that he's traded to. So I don't think he's gonna, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know, man. All of the buzzards, myself included, we're all circling the Cavaliers' caucus. And we're just trying to figure out what can be done and who we can, pillage from, that corpse. But I don't think anything's likely with Donovan Mitchell. That's one of the reasons I didn't really entertain it on those live we did last night. To me, it's Garland or Allen or nothing. Yeah, Brian Windhurst come out and say he fully expects the Cavs to go ahead and give Mobley that max extension. And to me, that's even a scary prospect. I don't think Mobley is a max player. Yeah, I don't think he should get the rookie max extension. But we'll see. They seem to think so. And Windhurst, he's locked in to what's going on with the Cavs. I mean, even when you look at what happened with the Jazz thing when it initially happened a couple years ago, he was the person who pretty much called that something big was going down. Pause. And yeah, man, there's gonna be a couple other shows pop up, and I'm sure after I did this show, Jacob, he'll have his show out about Donovan Mitchell later. Like, hey guys, here's why you should be excited. Third segment, he gonna do all that weird shit. But yeah, that's been today's show. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think it's even like worthy or really looking into? Like, y'all think the Pels should say, fuck it, go big or go home? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta at least go for it one time. Trade everything you gotta trade to get him here. Like, what y'all think? I understand both, arguments, but that's been today's show, man. Please be sure. Like, comment, subscribe, grab your Topo Chico, enjoy your weekend, and be safe. I'm out. Peace.